pops the drawer, comes out, she can lock it, she's got access right there. Top one today is typically, it's impression trays, those things, middle tray. The next one down, you got a shallow drawer, that goes to instruments, things he doesn't use every day. If he drops a mouth mirror, he's got backups, those types of things. Third down is for crossover materials that you don't want to put in every tub. So, enough said with that. So, but now if I go over to the doctor's side, I want 34 to 36 inches. It's not for handicap, okay? That's usually not an issue. Where your problem is, if I don't have 34 to 36 inches, watch that dentist. When he seats Mrs. Jones in the chair, first thing he'll do is he'll sit down in the stool and he'll scoot down to 8 or 9 o'clock to look back eyeball to eyeball the top treatment plan. If he doesn't have that 34 to 36 inches, I can tell exactly how high he keeps that stool by the marks down the face of that cabinet. So, but now all of a sudden you come into a left-hand operator, what do you do to accommodate that? You're dead in the water. Well, the air glide handles it. This is a dentist off the East Coast, and he does treat, what he talks about is clinicking, taking severely handicapped patients into the OR in a hospital. But when he does follow-up in his own office on them afterwards, this is showing how he can accommodate them there as well. So cool. And the interesting thing is, the heavier the patient that's in there, because the air glide is right on the back. You can have a little 90-pound dentist and be chasing around a 300-pound guy in that chair, and it works perfect. So the air glide's an interesting feature. If they ever put the tilt in this, it'll be God's gift to dentistry, because it'll have everything. But the tilt, today, if you lock onto a show floor, every chair you see will have a double articulating headrest. And that was the answer to the J chair. The J chair would cup the patient and roll them back. I want you to do something. Close your eyes and lean back and feel how your stomach muscles tighten up. If you do the same thing and put your hand behind you and do the same thing, you'll find it significantly drops that. That's what a double articulating headrest does, is as you start to lay them back, if you adjust that in under that occipital bone and hold there, you can take that elderly patient that normally is white knuckled and you can roll them, you can lay them back. So it definitely works. And if you're doing it as they go down, they don't slide in the chair. What a J chair does in a JV gent is you cup the patient first and then you roll them back. So they're already well supported and you can lay them back far farther than you can any other chair. I love to get a group of dental students into the show floor. Take one of them and roll them back almost into a Trendelenburg. Does everybody know what a Trendelenburg is? In a medical procedure, if you have a significant problem, you need to get that patient so that their chin is like 14 degrees below their knees. Okay, so oral surgeons, that's why that chair will do that. It's significant because that's got some major applications for an oral surgery chair. The ability to take that and drop them so that their chin is well below their knees is significant if there's a medical emergency. So, just something to remember. But that tilt feature is huge because it does all that and it does it seamlessly. So, and you put a student in there and you roll them back, say, okay, are you comfortable? And they'll go, yeah. and all their compatriots will look and say, no, no way in hell. So it does work. Let's do a little hands-on. And I've torn this apart. You'll see from my background that I love to get things in there. So everybody come up here and we'll look at it for a minute. And then we'll put it back together enough so you can see what